Okay, hello and welcome to Pexless Plays Dragon Age Origins Part 9? Can't believe it's Part 9 already. Um, so, I'm about to finally go to Red Cliff. Okay, I've been doing things, kind of out of what maybe my normal order would be. Um, yeah, I think in some other playthroughs I've done like Red Cliff first, but, um, it's interesting because, I mean, if you do Red Cliff first, then you kind of like that segues into things you need to do with the circle and with Andraste's ashes. I mean, I think that's already been kind of established a little bit that um, something to do with the Arl of Redcliffe and Andraste's ashes. So we kind of got that done ahead of time. Um, it's interesting. I mean, there's lots of encounters that have been like really rough, and I think it's just interesting to like have that dynamic because it actually kind of um I don't know, like I kind of enjoy it in a way. Um I'm a little I think that there was a maybe a mod that allows you to respec characters. Um I think it might be only interested if it's done in a way that's like you have an item or something like that. Um it's sort of more integrated into the game. Or maybe like porting whatever the item is from uh, uh Mass Effect, not Mass Effect, Awakening into the main game. Like that would be kind of a good possible way to do things. Um, I don't know. I'll have to see. Maybe we'll just have to grind Liliana. I think we had to work on our strength, which is interesting. Uh, I'm not sure what I think about strength requirements for armor. Especially like light armor, like armor that's technically light. Like that feels a little weird to me. That feels incredibly weird to me. Having a strength requirement for light armor, like armor that's technically light armor, having a strength requirement. Again, I don't like skill gates and like attribute gates in general. Um, they're kind of yeah. I but like there's a degree to which they can kind of make sense. Um, you know, like maybe like like the whole lock picking thing it kind of makes sense, although it's a combination of attribute gate and skill gate, which rubs me the wrong way. Um, in the way that it's just like so. It's not very self evident that like oh you need to have this much cunning and you need to have like really you're gonna do it that way okay. Um, but yeah, I think I need to get her dexterity up to a certain point to be able to use Marjolaine's arrow, bow and arrow, and then I also had to get her strength up to equip her with better armor. So I'm not sure which is going to be the priority. If I can just straight up respec her, then that would be great. But I don't know if I want to go into um I don't know, I'm gonna just go ahead and Okay. Does it, damn it. What? Oh, come on. Okay. There's a new version of the mod manager available. Um, let's cancel for now. Okay. How do I? Okay, apparently it's installed. Okay. I mean, this is completely cheaty, but generally speaking, um, I'm not sure even sure I like the idea of having to pay to respect your characters because it just makes it like even more meta in a way. I don't know. Like, well, and considering like, it's a mod, like it might even be better to like just have it be a mod or just have it be we'll probably do a backup save. Okay, here we go. Thank you for downloading Character Respecialization version 1.6. Module is now installed and working properly. Please check with the project homepage often for updates and feedback. Um, add Raven to the most primary locations throughout the world, including Lothering, Ozamar, Redcliffe, Dendarim, Circle Measure Docks, confirmation to prevent accidental character respecs, add a welcome screen, show latest updates, and yeah, all that stuff. Okay. So we just need to look for a out of place Raven. Conspicuous Raven. I'm hearing a conspicuous Raven. I'm not sure if it's like an actual thing or do we just like, leave the camp and re-enter? So they like loaded directly. I wonder.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Apparently, like, it's also in Denerim.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one
Squirrel!
their love to false gods. As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God.
Demon cat! Oh, it's just a regular cat, okay. No, cats are demons, or that's what they want you to think.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. Won't find better.
Well, there's... It's big as crow, but I can't like really interact with it in any meaningful way. Oh, there we go. There's a valve tied to the bird's leg. Try to take it. Items received. Potion of respecialization. Okay. Character can have unforeseen implications. Make sure you have saved your progress before attempting to use potion. This is right. No, 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 no. Or no, no, just no, 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 no. Okay. So, in order to get the Drake Squid armor, we need 20 strength. And to equip the this thing we need 34 dexterity. So let's try and do that. There we go. Then get her cutting up as high as it go. Try to get her constitution kind of up a little high too. There we go. Okay, let's. She's got all of her archery stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna might keep the data since they're already Drake skin. Um, these are tier 5, so they're not quite as good, but then there we go. Then I got a ring of some kind from.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
I know that the sleeving and coming back is going to. Oh, maybe it does.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
The Drake scale armor is done, and it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of, and it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now, please leave.
Oh, these are still Now we gotta go to Liliana. These do the fire resistance thing. But they add like defense and.
You remind me of Lady Cecily.
Who?
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecily let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
Oh, child. I am hardly noble.
I learned that nobility isn't just something you are born with. I have met nobles who are very petty and mean, complete degenerates. Then, there are people with a certain dignity and grace. It draws you to them, no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can have the most noble spirit, and it will always shine through. It is this nobility of spirit that you share with Cecily.
Why, thank you, Liliana. Very kind of you to say that.
Welcome. Oh, it's you. Please leave. And if you have any more scales, you can shove them. Yeah, just leave. Welcome. Oh, please. Yeah.
Really? We can't do.
You enjoy your armor. I'm glad Heren let me make something decent for a change.
Can I actually just steal? That'd be great.
Welcome. Please. Yeah.
But I have business I want to do. Besides scales. That
I shall do it.
kind of sucks. That's a really shitty conclusion to the whole quest line. Like, oh, okay, so now he hates our guts and he won't let us shop at his place anymore. I mean, we can shop at the other guy, Orzammar, and as long as we don't mention his daughter to him.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Oh, we level up. Cool. Oh yeah. We're just 1 point away from oh, we should probably do.
It has begun. Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry...
It requires 92. That's crazy. I think we already have Winter's Breath, don't we?
Speak then.
Yeah. And get Winter's Breath for a Winter's Breath for Win though.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted...
Requires 36 magic. How much magic does she have though? 35.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry
I should probably 46. How close is she to leveling up? A little close.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry
Although I think it probably is. I don't. I keep Morgan out of my party for a while. I probably can just hand it over to Win once she levels up.
Dwarven Crafts. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Every
All men are the work of our nation.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Increase monetary gain. She has a +2 to magic. Does that allow her to equip Witch's Breath, or is that like like the one thing that's actually keeping her magic? Let's look at find the crow here. Doesn't matter a whole lot since I've already done it, but
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Is the merchant, or are we actually gonna fight somebody? Oh, it's just the merchant again. Quit scaring me like that.
Stranger, fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Important business. I need to see Arl Eamon.
Oh. Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
I heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Is anyone surprised? Anyone?
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
I wonder when we're gonna hear from our brother.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
Oh, good eye.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I'm still doing my business. I like to introduce myself by name, but a Grey Warden. I'm here to speak to Arl Eamon.
A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Loghain would have us believe.
Your nephew?
I refer to Kaelin, of course. Our sister was Queen Rowan, King Merrick's wife and Kaelin's mother. Make her rest her soul.
There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live?
He's alive. He travels with me, in fact.
He does? Finally, some good news amidst all the bad. Thank you. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started.
No matter how loudly I say "Fus Rada,"
evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Help drive them back.
Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch
We should
what
probably bring
transpired.
Alistair.
Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I'm on my
Very
way.
well. Luck be with you, my friend.
so scared, Father.
Very well.
You know, we don't have the men.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain one.
How do I leave to get Alistair? Can I?
Have you given any thought to your future, Shane?
I was thinking I might, join the Chantry, become divine, and have giant Andraste golems fashioned to conquer the lands.
Truly?
No.
It was a serious question. One day the quest of these Grey Wardens will be finished one way or another. What will you do then?
The quest of the Grey Wardens is to destroy the Darkspawn, I thought.
Oh? So you share a larger purpose with them? Is that your ultimate goal?
I had not given it much thought. It might be better than slaughtering every bird in existence.
Well, yes. At the very least. It's worth thinking about.
Has the Elder Mage ever encountered another golem?
I suppose there used to be one deactivated one stored in the tower's vault. I wonder what became of it. After all that's happened to the Circle, I'd be surprised if it isn't completely destroyed.
Why was it deactivated? Did it crush some arrogant mage's head after one too many commands?
I do not know, Shale. Perhaps it is just irreparably broken. I think it stayed in the tower because no one could move it. It is very, very old. I believe it came from Tevinter a long time ago. Perhaps someone bought it so it would guard the tower.
Its people do enjoy their slaves, don't they?
It was not a slave. It is
a tool. As I thought. No, don't deny it. No.
That's Redcliffe Castle. That's not where we wanted to go. But does it get us back to the world map anyway? Nope, okay.
Where are you going? I thought you were going to help us.
I'll be back.
If you go, I doubt we'll still be here when you get back. Just saying.
What? Oh, go to hell. We're just going to the party camp and then we're grabbing... I mean, chances are, like, if... That would really suck if we just frickin'...
What do you need?
The game just penalizes us for...
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Go back to Redcliffe and they're just all slaughtered, like... We just set up camp just outside of town and came back!
how relieved I was to hear you're helping us. Maybe we do have a chance tonight.
Oh, I think I can. Okay. We're leaving again and coming back. Hopefully. Don't get slaughtered in the meantime. That's interesting. Really? Okay, well, we're just gonna... Do we actually respec in this case? Shit.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Wait. Go to hell.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Where's it go for all this shit again?
Magic exists.
Very well.
We're close.
Oh, what just happened? I must remember. $34, okay. It requires more dexterity. What?
Take this. You've...
All men are the work of our maker's hand.
It requires 36 strength. Might need to use the respec again. Yeah. I didn't realize it was quite that steep.
All men are the work of our maker's hand.
I just need to remember where the heck that bird is.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
No. Okay. I can't be a Templar anymore. Damn it. I did have some unexpected results. Ah. Okay, well... I'm just... There we go. She'll lose Bard. Won't she?
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure...
Feels like a really weird thing. How do we get the book for Bard? Go to Orzammar after all. If it does what it did to Alistair, then that's like...
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of small price to pay, maybe?
As there is but one world, one life, one...
She's a duelist now?
We're closed.
The
Do you think the tower is ever going to get
Right
back?
away.
Sorry.
Is there something you need? It is no...
A little something extra. For friends.
All men are the work of our makers.
Now we know, we know. How many quarter we need to go to Death Town?
You're back. You got more business for me? Of course.
Okay. So can we... There we go. So the price was just like buying the book to have a reload Bard. Okay. Oh, we can talk to him about it.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
You can just hold your hold your prayer
praise
meetings.
the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
It has begun.
You remind me of Lady Cecilia.
Who?
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecilia let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
Oh, child. I am heartily noble.
Okay. We already heard this bit of dialogue before.
So, you know about him and Morrigan, right? You've heard?
I think I know what you are talking about, yes.
And you agree with it? You don't think that it's dangerous?
Dangerous for
I'm
who?
right here.
Her or him?
Anyone. She's Malefica and rotten to the core. How could he even... this can't be a good idea. She can't be a good influence on him.
I'm right
I
here,
will
you
admit
know.
that the thought did cross my mind several times. But look at it another way. Perhaps he will be a good influence on her.
You know, you are just too understanding about stuff like this. Can't you be more judgmental? I'm trying to rant here.
Oh, I'm sorry. You go ahead and rant, dear. And I'll just nod my head if you like.
Did you hear? Andraste's ashes have been found here in Ferelden too.
Mother Vorlin said that's just some hoax.
Mother Vorlin's a half-blind.
Oh, my. I did not expect it to be this crowded.
Apologies to everyone watching me like flounder here. Like the first hour of the game is just me.
I shall do it.
Continually respecting and
I am ready.
okay, and we need to give her the
I shall.
There we go, look much better.
What can I do for you, Warden? Certainly.
can I do for you, Warden? Certainly.
Get some enchantment done. Enchantment.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Okay.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay, finally we're getting to Redcliffe Village. We're back to Redcliffe Village.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Let me guess, you're an idiot.
Yes, that's right. I stopped you to tell you that I'm an idiot. Whew! Thank the maker you know already. Now I can stop worrying I'll be found out.
Wasn't exactly a secret.
Oh ho ho. I'm trying to be serious here. Just listen. I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Huh. So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you're so stupid. Wait, we already know we already thought it was he's an idiot. Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Maric's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
I'm sure you're not hiding anything else?
Besides my unholy love of fine cheeses and a minor obsession with my hair, no, that's it. Just the prince thing.
Should we call you Prince Alistair?
No! Maker's breath. Just hearing that gives me a heart attack. It's not true, anyhow. I'm the son of a commoner. It was always made clear that the throne is not in my future. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Actually, I kind of like him. Alistair disapproves? Come on. My prince. I'm catching my captain.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road. Have you come to help us? The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard? He could be dead for... We've...
Hold on. What is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain...
The science.
...about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
I believe William's lies.
He pulled his men in order to save them, but Kaelin risked everything in the name of glory. Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
Maybe know my father, Taryn Cosland.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago.
Again,
Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back,
Have you
but
tried
many
Fisherda?
perished during the assault.
I can help you drive them back.
Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I'm on my way.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
But I want to go home. Where's Father?
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
All right, why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Look for him.
Will, thank you so much. Please find him. I'm so scared, Father.
I will
What are
find
we
him,
going to do?
and I will kill him. Wait, no, I won't kill him.
You want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and...
What is that smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish. You know, we don't have the men.
No sign of them coming back from
Their
the
numbers
castle,
just keep
Murdoch.
growing each
Tell
night.
them to maintain what? So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
I think, man, we'll defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and that
Okay.
tells me you're in charge.
You just switch voice actors and for a moment. Or your voice actor forgot to put the gruffness in the voice for a moment. What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
I'll see what I can
I'd
do.
appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Someone who's inside. You hear a short surprise and take a breath, and then silence. Oh, there's someone in there.
Go away. This isn't your home. Young man, come out this instant.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I came out. You won't hurt me, will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
Your sister's looking for you, you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
How is hiding a dresser being brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
I'm sure maybe I can help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. I just Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's, and Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where's the sword
In
now?
the chest, in Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
If you use the sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Clean blade. The green blade. Not really that great, but okay. I can sell the sword and use it to buy a new sword that's better and can help kill a lot of bad people.
It shall be done.
Cautionary tales for the adventurous.
Very well. I shall do it.
Where's the blacksmithy? Probably talk to the sister.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
The sword I found in your
Bevan
home.
told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Turn out to battle. It
Use
belongs
it
to your
well.
family.
If we survive, I'll gladly take it back. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone, well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
Take a kiss her and bring her up. Stay safe, both of you.
America sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
This fella's like, oh, I seem to have dropped it during the battle. Sorry. What's the point of coming up here then? Wynn's house. Journal store.
It shall be done.
There's a lot to live. It's been recently repaired. Hello? An answer to your call. Knock on the door. There's no response. You definitely picked the lock on the door. Continue.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I'm looking for Qunari's sword that you bought.
You broke into my house for that? It must be worth something to you then.
The owner is a very large, angry friend of mine.
Since he's not here, I don't see how that's my problem. I'll let it go for 6 sovereigns. The number's got a nice sound to it, don't you think?
It's worth your life. How's that sound?
If that's all you want, sure. Now, why don't you take your sword and leave?
We're getting shut up in here.
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
We'll die in here just as easily as you would out there.
But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Here then, if you prefer.
That's a mighty fine suggestion. I think I'll do that. Have a nice day. What's left of it.
And I wish I'd brought Stan with me, but I should probably save the game.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Oh, in the blacksmith, I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I prefer not to speak for the door. Can I come in?
All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
So they're a Grey Warden helping Bad Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
I just need your help desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
I will rescue her.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
Well, the malicious, I need your help.
If you look for Valena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Once she sober up, I guess. Hello, dang, I can't read any of these names. I need to make the preview full screen so I can actually read the chat. But hello. I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
Will my persuasion check help you?
Promise me that you'll look for her, that you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Promise you, I found her.
We will do our best. Please believe us, friend.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least. Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Hey, ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
You speak to Sir Pat.
You'll
Perf.
find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
There you go. Okay. I'm not gonna... Now that I actually see the name...
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear Maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
Yeah, finally see someone finally chirps in the chat. And I finally get to, like, be able to read it, and then I don't want to read it.
Very well.
Cause I tried not to get too political. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, I guess I get into video game politics, but a little bit, but even then, barely.
So have you heard? Morrigan and him are, you know.
Have you nothing better to do than spread idle gossip? And besides, he can probably hear us both. And not being very discreet.
No, look, he's not even paying attention.
Maybe. Don't seem very serious about it, do you? The woman is a vile fiend.
Well, look here. Now who's an idle gossip? Meow.
You're the one who started this, I might remind you. And I'm ending it.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Hey, parliamentarian son.
Very well then, my lord. I am humbly at your service. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you wish, my lord. May God watch over you.
I suppose if there's a user called, like, Bernie2020... Not me, yes, forever. Like, it, not NMU? Nemu? Well, that would be an entirely different matter. I would totally read off that username.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing for now.
Very well. Very well.
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Let us pray. You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
I said by my monsters attack
Not
helpless.
many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Like your blessing.
Of course, child.
Okay, that's a little bit of a glitch.
Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. What is it you need, child?
Oh, Sephiroth's hella protection for his knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
You're not praying hard enough then. What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
If they think it helps them.
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of Silvercast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
It's very interesting to see a, like,
As you say.
a deistic religion portrayed in fantasy.
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry. The men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway, and change will be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
Hideous habits you've picked up.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
He wanted holy
Have
protection.
you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
She has holy animal, does
Must
do.
we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
I'm glad I can help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you wish, my lord. May God watch over you. Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly bolstered my men's confidence. You couldn't have armed us with any better than our faith in the Maker.
Ready to make my stand
There
here.
is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
Well, I'm ready now.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Another acceptable username would be Wayne 2020 Batman Forever.
They're coming. Get to your positions. Make ready.
Shouldn't there have been a curfew? Oh. Our healer's dead already. That's... I remember this being tough, but not this tough. Stay here and guard the path.
Come on, we need to hurry.
if I could carry all this shit. This is actually like pretty good quality shit, so. Okay. Loading screen, random.
Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious.
We are the champions, my friend.
I know this victory came at great cost. We must remember, none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
Oh, this guy seems a warp student then.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
So let it
With
be.
the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
We could talk about rewards, but I don't know. It's a weird thing. I think there's a degree which I almost want to role play the idea like that. We're kind of so used to wanting for nothing that actually, I was going to take Morgan's staff and give it to Wynn, but I don't think we can now. Damn it. Oh well. Can we sell our excess equipment at this point?
It shall be done.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Velena yet?
No, not yet.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise.
Let's talk business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Cool. There you go. Maybe you buy at the general store now that we've
You are not religious, yes? You do not believe?
I do, to some extent. It does not govern my life, however. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. You are just a very good person, and it shows. And I thought at first you were religious like some of the revered mothers. But no. I thought about it, and I realized that you're not.
I do what I do because I enjoy it. Because I enjoy teaching others, helping them. I do not seek recognition for my works. I do not seek the approval of my peers, nor the approval of a distant god.
That is admirable. Doing good for its own sake. Some I knew were not like that. They bragged about what they did, trying to impress others. Oh, Lady Adele, you fed and clothed 20 orphans. How noble. No, it's nothing, Lady Clarabelle. You treated 40 lepers and gave them massages. Like a competition with false modesty. Sickening.
Did Lady Clarabelle really give 40 lepers massages?
Who knows? Lady Clarabelle had strange tastes. I wouldn't be surprised if she did that and more.
Okay. Who is running this shop? I'm curious about whether or not I'd be able to get a backpack or something. I'm just wasting my time, I guess. There's the respect raven.
Sort of like coming home again, but with more undead.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family. Perhaps I should have gone into the castle earlier, but I could not leave the villagers. Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Need more of an explanation than that.
Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
Where are Eamon? Is he alive?
He is. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Is evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
Who was the mage you mentioned?
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logains hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
I get a feeling you aren't telling us everything.
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything
No,
by it.
it is I who should apologize. You are right to be suspicious, but I do not know what else to do. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. Came for help. What more do you want from me? Tigan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
So I must take and go alone.
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Of course, when you decided what
The
to
king
do.
is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
You should have a little
I
choice.
have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
This is the way I prefer it.
Then it's for the best. I would prefer to go inside with you, but I have no choice in the matter. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I understand. I'll do my
You are
best.
a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Hmm.
Shall be done.
Uh-oh, we got the X-Files music here.
As you say.
Skill has won the day. Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Possibly, who are you supposed to
My
be?
name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
You're the one who poisoned the Arl.
I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So, they left me to rot.
Why did you poison Arl
I was
Eamon?
instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
Ah, I thought you looked familiar. I had thought you dead, hunted down by the Templars.
I guess you might have been told that. I was in hiding when I was caught. But instead of killing me, Loghain made me an offer. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible! I have to make it right somehow. I have to!
What's Arl Eamon afraid exactly?
He only said that Arl Eamon was dangerous to the nation. Why wouldn't I believe Terran Loghain?
Because he's insane? Why did you lesson the mage to her son?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Her son is responsible for what's happening.
I thought that too.
Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
See, I think I
I
understand.
never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Jowen has good intentions, but a blood mage? I find it difficult to trust his words.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
So how do we make things right?
Well, I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
It's commendable.
I'm
it's
glad
true.
you think so. So what now?
Well, you get out of your cell. Don't try
Letting
anything.
me out? And what then?
Come with me. That's what.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
Would you rather I kill you? Because can we choose or come or stay there?
And I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Okay, like how could you help if okay.
It shall be done.
You're back. Have you found out what's going on yet?
Not yet, no.
I see. What now then? You're letting me out? And what then?
I don't care, you're on your own.
No, I'm not leaving. I made a mistake and I'm going to find some way to fix it.
Okay. That's what I was hoping for. Wait. She just approves because I let him out to redeem himself? Or because I said I didn't care what he did?
As you say. Very well. It has begun.
Okay. Definitely demons.
begun.
Hey, boy. Good doggy. Good doggy.
At least I'm still alive. Mostly. What now?
Great. Freaking killed by dogs.
Very well.
Vari did that?
It is begun. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I shall do it.
I didn't even know there was a...
Very well. It is begun.
shall do it. You have unusual powers. Be wary. It is begun.
Dang it, the key.
Very well.
Basement cellar. We want to go back to the basement.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Please, don't hurt me.
Stupid girl. Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
Oh, the Smith's daughter?
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
There's a tunnel leading out in the dungeon.
The monsters!
I killed most of them.
I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
By the way, do you have the key to the main hall? Okay, so the entire point of this is just just connecting two different loading zones. And Griffin mounts. Hey, what? My healer. Hey, why do you keep on?
It shall be done.
You have opened the gates. That is good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl again. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle. As you wish. We will hold the gate and watch for anyone attempting to leave. Let me know if the situation changes.
It is a sensitive situation, so. Oh no, it's Star Trek all over again.
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is just a man, Connor. Like your father.
Oh, I am tired of hearing about him. Besides, he's nothing at all like Father. Look at him. Breathing and not dying in the slightest. I could change that, mind you.
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
What did you do with Bontegan?
Here I am. Here am I.
I like him better this way. No more yelling. Now he amuses me.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody.
Quiet, Uncle. I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for?
I just see Arl Eamon.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All the sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Really?
No quarter shall be given.
We got to kill him. Oh, come on, yes we do.
Tegan. Oh, Tegan.
Okay.
Are you all right?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
Not about to kill a child.
Connor is no longer a child. He's an abomination.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't. I didn't summon any demon. I told you. Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me!
I am fed up with this world.
I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
So you used to be seeing as he helped start this.
Useful? After everything he did, he should be executed. Without him, none of this would have happened.
Your secrecy made his actions possible, Isolde.
But
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
What are our
I
options?
wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
We can't kill a young boy, demon or no demon. Please don't say we're considering that.
I do not like the idea of hurting the boy, but...
Connor is my nephew. But... he is also possessed by a demon. Death would be... merciful.
There is another option, though I loathe offering it. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
We're going back
Look,
into the
I can
Fade.
enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic.
Well, magic is forbidden. It's not an option.
There's a way. I must know it. Please, tell us what you mean, Jawan.
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Is there no other method?
The power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
Can we even trust this Jawan?
I think we can go to the major circle and
give him access to such power, and who knows what he shall do. I am uneasy.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
must be another way to enter the
You can
Fade.
find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
Circle's not too far from here, Naomi.
Indeed. It should not be difficult to get what is needed, provided we have the time.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
I'll take that chance.
Very well. I will keep Jawan here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
Sorry about your guards.
It has begun.
Oh. Go to hell. The hell, why are there so many of them?
It shall be done.
As you say.
Okay.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I read the last one, so you were there, didn't you say?
Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
That should mean more to him than you think.
Guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left. Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Your friend, of course I remember.
I don't know what to say. I'm honored. Thanks again.
Plus 8 doesn't really make up for the minus 50 that I accidentally did.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
You're welcome, Sten.
I would thank you for this, if I knew how. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
Then lead the way.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
enchantment?
Oh, certainly, I could do that for you. Just come with me.
Okay, just the same stuff. Cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
That's very nice.
Indeed.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Well, intricate recipe, that might be good. Ooh, Staff of the Master Lord. Intricate recipe just to get used immediately. I need more elf fruit and concentrator agent and distillation agents.
You really killed all those abominations? I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Dang it!
I'm sure you need supplies after that.
I need still need distillation agencies, agencies. Or we haven't cleaned all this up.
So, I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Wardens saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
The Circle has always played a part in defeating the Blights.
learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Did Zora go to Redcliffe to save a possessed child?
Is possessed. But killing the demon would mean killing the... Unless you intend to enter the Fade. Yes. Yes, it can be done with a group of mages. I shall gather what mages I can, and we shall leave promptly. A life is at stake.
There you go. Wish there was a quest marker over him. Why is it suddenly shading? And why can't I interact with the shading? I must interact with the shading.
You need? It is no trouble.
Okay, shading is on. Where did shading go? No! Shadings! Shadings! There's another shading.
The mages wait to perform the ritual. I do hope this is worth the time it has taken to assemble them.
I do not like this talk of possessions and spirits and magic. It is unnatural.
Shall be done.
Ooh, Redcliffe Vault Key. Intricate. Okay.
There you are. We have brought Arium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
Can only one person go first?
We haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade. It only works because the child gave himself to the demon willingly. If the demon takes over the host forcibly, we must slay the abomination. We have only enough lyrium for one attempt. I hope you succeed. Such a young lad deserves better than execution. It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well. Then return when you are ready, but do not tarry.
Okay.
We are ready to proceed when you are.
The one person
Yes,
go free.
we haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well. Who will go into the Fade?
Okay, I'm probably Morgan.
Then I assume you must get her from...
Yeah. Okay.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
It shall be done.
Not sure. I think I may have used Morgan before.
We are ready to proceed when you are. Very well. Who will go into the Fade? Then let us begin forthwith.
Demons come in five varieties based on the part of the psyche they feed from. The strongest they are rage, hunger, sloth, desire, and pride. Huh, that's interesting. This, yeah, show the ritual we just showed.
I can hear you. I'm coming. Is anyone out there? Hello?
Father, where are you?
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
I don't understand. It's so cold.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
This is the Fade. Your kind cannot navigate it any more than you could navigate a dream.
I don't understand. Where is my Connor?
I will find him for you, since I foolishly gave my word that I would. Leave me to it.
No. No, you're trying to lead me astray. I do not believe you. Connor! Connor, where are you?
That one probably would have been a better choice, but Morgan is hilarious.
Curse this blasted darkness! Why can I see nothing?
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
Be nice.
Shoo! Run along and play. Or whatever.
No! You're here to hurt Father. I know it. I won't let you.
Yeah, that went well.
As you wish. Too easy. Bring in the old
There we go. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. We even have to negotiate with the demon. Hello? What do we do next?
You're the one making Father sick! I'll help him! You can't stop me!
Connor? Is that you?
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Enough of these games. Give me what I want.
Trespasser! I will drive you out!
No mercy! You will learn to fear me!
Spells, okay. Unlimited power!
Get out of here! You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will! Please forgive me.
Am I dead? Am I dreaming? I don't understand any of this.
Just keep on going for these portals until...
Father wanders, seeking, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Why do you speak through illusions? Come, let us converse.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
I will savor your every
Okay, I'll just be a bear the whole time. Sure, it'll be unbearable for these demons. Hey.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead.
Do you take me for a fool? I know better than to bargain with your kind.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Yay!
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
What do you want my opinion?
You spoke with him, have you not? You know what he has done better than I do, even.
Would you find him useful?
I would not trust him, but I would not presume to tell my brother what to do.
I would see him released.
Released? Are you mad? Why would you do such a thing?
I agree with Isolde. He's a Maleficar. We cannot simply unleash him on the land and ignore his crimes.
Well, I would see him... I wish I could do the... Like, he must pay penance. He doesn't necessarily pay with his life. He can pay with services or, I don't know, rehabilitation. Pressure right, but...
Very well. I shall have the mage imprisoned again for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
I found the,
You found the urn? Did you bring it with you?
Well, the entire urn just smashes.
But how can this be? How... Where did you find it?
Would you question a miracle, Tigan? What's important is that it is here.
You are right, of course. I can ask later. For now, let us see if the relic's healing
I will
powers
explain
live up to its
later.
reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
You'd like I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Thank you,
We should
Grace.
speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kalen, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
What are you proposing then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance of fighting the Darkspawn.
Loghain must capitulate then.
I agree. Loghain will pay for his heinous crimes, but our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
I thought it would be a terrible king.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
Just let me get
That
it. Will it
depends.
work?
If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
Seems we have a little choice.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He seems earnest in his desire to repent.
Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
Give him to the Circle of Magi.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Indeed.
As you say.
Don't mind us. We had the key, so I clearly had permission to go in here.
As you say.
We saw nothing.
You. You're the one who saved me.
Actually, it was Morgan.
Then I guess I owe her thanks. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. A lot of people have died. I'm glad Mother and Father are still here, though. I'd be very sad if they weren't.
I shall do it.
Okay, we're gonna be calling it a night soon.
still not yet ready to call the Landsmeet Grey Warden. Pursue your treaties and return with new allies, if you are at all able to.
What do you need?
Ask you something.
Ask away.
Why do you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
It's a cheap answer.
All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
How about, by the way, I'm heir to the throne.
Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing.
You enjoyed not telling me?
It's just that anyone who's ever found out has treated me differently afterwards. I was the bastard prince instead of just being Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
It sounds incredibly whiny, Alistair. Sounds stupid at all.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. And now Arleman plans to put me forward as the heir. It never ends, does it? For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do.
Yes, it was incredibly dumb. Oh, no harm
I guess
done.
it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
I just really wonder how our quest regarding our brother turns up.
Well done.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
They turned out quite well, didn't you?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owe the Arl that much.
You're welcome.
Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
For me, it was Tuesday. Let's go to
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand, from the lowest slaves to the highest.
In the name of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Why is the future
That
closed?
which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
So wait, is he not like? So he just shows up at the end. That's great. So basically, there's no quest regarding Fergus. I'll come back
May
later.
the light of the Maker guide your steps.
I wonder if it's like deleted content or something like.
All men are the work of our maker.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay, apparently I did a quest.
Without provocation. Least of his children are breaded and cursed by the Maker.
Those who bring ham? The Maker does not bread sinners.
Let's go back to the camp and save. Look at the gift guide again and see how I can recover from all that bullshit regarding the bad gifts. Okay. Here's the world patrons. For sole patrons of Iron Man. Or you can become a patron for as little as $1 per month. Please consider it. Considering something of a revamp to the request system. Sometime in the future, I probably want to get like enough patrons that it kind of means something. Otherwise, like Aaron will be the one making all the requests. But in any case, I'll just do a bunch of little things that will help in their own small ways, but no less appreciated. If you're on Twitch or not, if you're on YouTube, there's links in the description that you can check out, including a link to our Twitch channel, which I would recommend you follow. If you're on Twitch, you can just hunt for Pixels Plays, Mass Effect, Pixels Plays, Persona 4 Golden, Pixels Plays, Skyrim, Pixels Plays, yeah. So there's a few suggestions for things that you can search. Simply search for Pixels Plays may or may not get you any results, but like something more specific will probably get you one of our reviews, and then you can find our channel, and there you can check out all of our archive stuff. But in any case, thanks for watching. Until next time, sayonara.